In this video, I'm going to discuss how to navigate through patient profile of eCare pathways and what are the different features of the electronic health record uh, modules that you can find. Let's go one by one step. Now, to go to the patient list, you can use this patient finding patient inputs, which I have described in the previous module as well. Um, so according to the number of patients available in your organization, you can click the all button. Then that would list all the patients in your organization, or else you can search using these different search inbox. So let's say, for instance, we are going to put this name with these details. So then that would be combined with N, and then that would give the name of the patient, or else you can click this one to blank this, or else there are different types of inputs that you can search. And for even for inpatients, you can, if you click this one, then using these parameters, if patient is admitted patients can be searched according to the given criteria. For the demonstration of the patient profile, I'm just going to one or two patients and show how it's done. So now I'm going to the profile using this go button of the relevant patient. Let's say we are going to this patient. And once I click that, so you are going into the profile. This is the landing page of the patient profile. And also this is the EHR main module of a patient. So in this module, there are different sections which I'm going to describe right now. So you have the upper main two bars as usual, and then you have this left side the, the menu which has different sections. One, of course, the main sliding menu, which has the links to other important um, modules. And then you have the other important thing here, the episodes related to the patient, which I'm going to describe in this module in more detail. And we have diagnostic results as well, uh, which will give the easy access to diagnostics and view them, analyze them, etc. And this is the patient demographic window. Using this button, you can go to the demographic, more details of the demographic section. You can come back to the patient profile using this button. And this is more discussed in another module called patient demographics. And then we have other few shortcut buttons. So we have this patient profile menu button, which will be expanded, and you can see which we can navigate into different sub modules in this, and also into other summaries, etc. I will discuss as we go ahead. And the main section I'm going to discuss today in this module is uh, these sub pages of the patient profile. Now, this is the landing page which shows patient history details, past medical history, alerts, medication, and so on. And there are different sections of information packs that you can navigate into. So if you want to go into more details of, let's say, in this particular past medical history anemia, you can see the details which you have entered. If you want to see entry details, you have to press this button, go to more details. Through that button, you are going into the data entry page of the patient history or health information. And this would be covered in a different modules in more details, which has this one has not only past medical history, alerts, family, social history, medication history, vaccination, and other the history details as needed. And then let's come back to our patient profile using this button. Um, then we have the other section, the main section is the patient notes. So this is like a general set of notes of the patient, not related to episode, just putting a general note about a sort of important fact or any communication that you had with the patient. For instance, now here there's a detail about trying to connect with the patient, and then you can keep other uploads material like a photo. Now here you can see a photo of the patient's wound has been uploaded here, which it's like a repository for clinical information. And then this will be discussed in the end of this video, how this data is entered, and how the attachments are done. But let's go into one by one of these. So then bookings. So in bookings, all the bookings have happened, and then what's whether these are due or pending, whether these are already completed. If you click here, you can see the details of the booking. And now here this is sort of a outcome has happened, patient attended, and but these are still pending bookings, screening bookings, hospital outpatient bookings, even GP visit bookings. All these bookings will be listed here. And then screening, if there's screening of the patient related screening related activities, this would come here. And then other two sections here which are not still under development, prescriptions and timeline. Once these are fully developed, that this would be a new video will be included around these prescription, of course. Just prescribing usual medication for the patient, and printing a script. Timeline is showing the timeline of patient activities, admissions, inpatient admissions, outpatient visits, etc., and how the medications were changed. Things like that, more important kind of information, collate into a one page, and which would be really important in clinical care. And the other important section here, the patient partnering module, which has more details of how you are connected with the patient through the mobile patient partnering mobile app. Here now, general inquiries. Let's go into general inquiries. That's the first step. So now you can see how a patient can communicate with you through their mobile app. I'll go to a patient who has more details. So let's go back here, and let me go into this patient, which we have some information, dummy information. Now here we can see how now patient is asking questions, and then from our side we are replying. And patient is asking about GP follow-up, and this is how it has been responded. And this is actually a patient is sending a message to you, asking about regarding a particular question, and you are answering from your end. This is like an ongoing discussion around the topic. um, and then there's another module, similar module, which actually you are as a provider is sending a message to the patient, and some materials if they want. Now this is like now let's say for this one, post discharge plan, post discharge, they're asking, are you recent discharge, any problems after discharge, etc., so that patient can reply to your inquiry. Or else sometimes you can send a material which you couldn't send to the patient, couldn't give the patient before discharge. So let's say heart foundation, so then that's the one that you wanted to send. So this is the material that you have already sent to the patient, and then they can navigate according to your material, that resources that you have sent. So more details about these modules will be included in later uh, videos I'm creating. And then we have episode related data, feedback, observations, uh, and maintain records. Further, we have education material, patient alerts. Now for these observations, I can show you how the patient can record their observation like this. This is blood pressure, and from their mobile app, which you can see from your end. And these two are the construction still, but I can show you this one. This one shows how you can set sort of alerts for your patient. Even patient can send it themselves, but this is like a it's like a alert or sort of a notification that they can set for their medication, for any appointments, or observation or behavioral changes, etc. So this will be covered more details in another module. So now this is patient partnering area, and basically those are the main features we have here. But there are some shortcut buttons which I want to discuss now here. As I discussed, there are some buttons here. If you click either observation entry, sorry, summary here, or else or go into this one, then if you select vitals, now if vitals are already created and entered, you can get the already entered vital patient vital observation details. Let's say if I select date here, then you can see how you can get a something like this. Um, if I go into more further where we have information like this, you can get the chart of the observation. Even you can enter your observation here. Let's say now I want to insert sort of a new entry. I can just simply press new entry, and you can get the date here, and then I can put the figures like this. See if I want to save this, and this is gone. So this is saved into your day-to-day entry, and this would come here. Now, this is the date, so it has recorded here in the end of the chart. So now this is now here you can select this and control C or copy and paste into area that you want, because this is like the last recording. uh, Now pressing this button, you can go to the observation module, which gives similar kind of functionalities but more in details. We can discuss about this in a different video. um, and then we have here other uh, button. Let's say this shortcut button background, or else you can go through here as well using this background summary. So if you go there, then you can get the details of the background. If you click this, then that gives the background. This is what you have entered in the health information section. And if you click this one, actually it gives sort of a uh, list of all the background details, which you can just copy like this and paste into a certain area. Control C, Control V, or else right click and select paste. Then you can copy it into your notes. And apart from this, there are a few buttons here which you can go into navigation results, and you can request navigation into investigation results, and or else you can go to investigation requests. And for from the pathology, they can enter results for this patient according to the requests that you have made, and observation as just as the one I showed you. Now let's see if I go into I'll go into a patient who has accurate information. Let's say I'm going into one of these patients here. Happy to. If I go here, then you can see how I can get the results. You have to give your password, confirm your password, and then you can select one of these. Now you can see how your record is shown here. Now it shows in this way. And if I go into the if I select graphical analysis, then that would give sort of a graphical analysis for your patient. Let's say uh, if I select this one, and if I go into uh, HbA1c here, deselect all, And I'm going to select this, and it shows sort of a graphic analysis of how timely this is changed. More would be covered in a different module, but this is just an overview. And likewise, you can go back to your profile here using this button, and then people can request their request forms. Like, let's say if you want to request a pathology, you can give the confirm the password, and go and select make a request using these buttons. So this would be covered in a different module. Um, and I'm going back to the profile, and this is basically this is what we have in the patient profile, and how to navigate into patient profile material. And this is the main page of for patients the health electronic health record as well, and more details around these will be covered in subsequent video modules. Thank you.